Let's see here. Morning, good morning. Well, it's afternoon technically, but okay. Yo, what up, Happer? Pretty hyped. Ended up landing I wouldn't say I landed him yet, but did get a potential client yesterday. But his is going to be a little small. But I think I ran into him for a reason, because he does like credit checks for businesses and like does credit checks on people. And I'm needing that for integrating that into that custom portal for that guy that I know. I'm going to be meeting with him this Sunday. So new haircut. Hell yeah, brother. You're looking a little fresh. Fresh. Had to get a haircut because I'm been meeting with that guy this weekend to go over his custom application that we're integrating Rex into his business. So, yo, what up, Moses? How you doing today, brother? That's what I say. Some money's better than no money. I mean, this guy just needed some done. What the hell was that? The hell? Like a little spider came and tried to come inside my mouth. No, he needed some stuff done on his website and like back-end integrations with how he's doing stuff. So I'm gonna try to sell him. I'm gonna try to dig around and see if I can maybe cut some costs for him too. It'll probably be like a smaller client. I mean, he built this company back in like 1989. He said it was his first company he built when he was 22. He's just been kind of getting screwed lately, and I need to take that and make sure he's not getting screwed. But I know this guy because he's a neighbor, so that's a plus thing. All right, give 5 minutes. All right, bro. All right, let me see. I need to push a release. Yeah, I might need to do one of these parts off of stream because, or out. It depends. I need to get my open AI key for our. Let's see. How's everybody doing today? How's everybody liking GPT 5.6? Are we liking it? Are we not liking it? Can I give you a brief overview on how you tackled this? Tackled what part? What I was just talking about? Or are you talking about like with the websites and stuff? I'm not really liking the flow of this music. We're gonna go back to our normal stuff. I blast my eardrums out. Creating the entire system. Yeah, so Destiny AI was originally founded on, when I first developed Destiny AI, it was more or less I wanted to get into like the medical side of things, kind of do something like worldwide and create like a system for people, business owners to use something to benefit their business, manage things a lot easier, and just make their life a whole lot easier. And then I started developing Rex, which Rex was developed from the ground up. So he is his own AI agent, and he does use GPT 5.5. We are going to be integrating GPT 5.6 just for backend research. So like what I mean when I say like he basically like piggybacks off of 5.6, or he's going to be piggybacking. He piggybacks off of GPT 5.5 right now, but he was built up and he runs on his own server. He does use his own tokens, but I just pay for the server, so I don't really have to deal with any tokens because it's not released to the general public to where other people are using access to it. So I just pay for the usage and what I use and whatnot. But his task is to make a business owner's life simpler. So he does a lot of running the back end of the business and running and making sure everything's doing good. So he does like anything from money management all the way to marketing to inventory management, reaching out to suppliers, making sure your business is running and operating. So that's the whole reason of Rex on what Rex is doing. And this is just the beginning. Of course, we're going to start getting more and more and more into just business owners fully relying on Rex to run their business. Like over this last week, I added in like email integration to where basically Rex will go through your entire emails. He'll read all of them, learn everything on emails about like what you've been talking with people, catch up on the conversations, and then if you're continuing having conversations with those people, it'll take those conversations and continue having them for you, which is one cool thing, because I feel like a lot of them are just kind of like, hey, reply to this email, right? It doesn't have the back context. So we also did things a little bit different here on our memory. Is with Rex's memory, it works a little bit different. It works as kind of like an obsidian type memory, so it doesn't work like other memories do, if that makes sense. So the way that I programmed him to think is like, if you use ChatGPT, Grok, or Claude, if you start having a long thread of chats with one chat, it's going to slowly start to not remember things. So I developed a system to where a memory gets created once 100 messages go through. So every 100 messages, he'll go through and he'll be like, okay, we talked about this, and give a brief summary and save it into his memory. And he'll work off of that brief summary on remembering what you guys talked about in that conversation. So his system works a lot different than a lot of these other AIs. I haven't released any of this to GitHub. I'm still trying to figure out what I want released to the public. I won't be giving access to Rex, not anytime soon. I will be giving examples of how Rex is being used, probably within the next few weeks. I haven't focused much on like my AI UI or anything like that. So a lot of it does show like back end code and whatnot. So, but yeah, it's kind of what we do here. We context window, a big, yeah. Wait, what are we cooking? So no, see, Moses was just kind of asking me what I did to like create the entire system. I was kind of telling him. So, dude, it's so hard to talk with like. I like the music that we listen to, but for some reason, like lately, it's been nothing but like screaming in my ear when I try to talk. Rush front end use Grok. Why GPT 5.5? Well, I didn't have access to. I like the thinking power of GPT. So that's one thing I've always liked about OpenAI models is they think better. And when I say better, I mean that they research a little bit better. Like Grok isn't very intelligent on like if you're having generalized conversations with him and needing good answers on like context ideas. And then like Claude is like very good at like getting stuff done quick, fast, and have great quality, right? So GPT 5 it better than 5.6 in some weird situations like backend. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna have to disagree with that because yesterday I wanted to try something. So I've been slowly adding into like new skills with Rex with GPT 5.5. And one thing I like about GPT 5.6 is that GPT 5.6 distributes different agents. So it works with different agents to complete a bunch of tasks at once. So I like that ability because it gets, I can send one task and it fully dive into this task. I mean, I ate all my credits up, right? In 5 hours I mean, yesterday after I turned off, after I had to leave, I ate my credits up. Like I came back and I saw it and it was like, you're out of credits for an hour. Like, cause I implemented, hey, you need to add these skills in and make sure that we go through our files and make sure everything's working good. And it just ate my credits like no other. So that's one thing I do like about GPT 5.6. And then I don't know if you guys saw it, but the video that I uploaded on YouTube, I did a comparison on what the difference between Fable 5 and GPT 5.6 is, which I recommend you guys going and watching. That you could see that if you're just very blunt with it, like I was very blunt on the prompt. Like I asked it to create me a website. All I said was, let me go here. Let it load. $100 plan? No, I got the $200 plan. So I one prompted this basically. I said, okay, I want you to create a website. I'm going to be redesigning this whole website. So I sent him the link. I basically want you to do it your way, essentially. So long story short, I had both Claude and Fable design a website. And I feel like Claude's design is very good. It was very fast. This took about, I would say about, it says 57 minutes, but the only reason it took that long is because I kept leaving my computer desk and coming back. So relatively, this probably would have took about 15 to 20 minutes to complete, but it really goes deep dive into it. So it makes sure to complete everything, like even things you don't ask it to do. It goes into detail and make sure that's being completed. So that's one thing I really like about GPT 5.6. It's over if this burns faster than Fable. I don't think it burns faster than Fable 5. I definitely think Fable 5 burns faster. Like, just from using it the previous week, and like we just used it for UI design. But honestly, like the capabilities of, like, as long as you're not telling it to, like, hey, go in here, and like you have to know exactly what you want and what exactly you're looking for. That's the difference between GPT 5.6 and then Grok, or not Grok, Claude Fable 5, is if you give it detailed answers on, hey, this is exactly what I'm looking for, I think I'm gonna have to go with Codex 5.6, that it'll outblow any model out there. They said it loop. Really? Where'd you hear that at? Yo, what up, User 45? Welcome to the stream, brother. You made an open source project? Let's see it. Like Hermes agent. Yeah, I think it kind of works like that, if I'm gonna be honest. I would assume it kind of works like a Hermes agent. That's it. Hermes agents is kind of a good system to kind of implement into AI. Ultimately, I think Grok is someone that did it first. They had their like agents working, and then Hermes came out with it. And then now I think GPT 5.6 is doing it, because I mean, if you could see, it used 5 sub agents, right? It used one for a portal page. It did one for business audit. It did another one for resource. It did a market research, and then a workspace audit. So, I mean, it just depends on how many agents you're going to need, but it will deploy a lot of different agents to complete for your task, at least. Let's see. I didn't get to do this yesterday. Someone wanted me to design a game, and I didn't get to launch and play it yet. So it used 7 agents to complete this. Let's see. So we remade, I can't remember the game name, but I want to go ahead and launch it to see how good it did based off of what that guy was wanting. It was like some Facebook game, I think. Context page. I have a problem with installing ChatGPT. It installs the old codex. I have not had that issue. I was having some issues updating my codex, but I ran it in administrator mode, and it fixed the Destiny. Check out my project. I got you, brother. Send me you're in Discord, right? Send me via Discord if you can. Wait, this is not it. This is my other game that I created. Here we go. Okay, so this one is this one's called Sundal Strikes. So we remade the, oh wait, no, wait a minute, this isn't it either. No, hold on. Where the heck is the video at? Let me find it. USA. I don't know why I can't read sometimes on specs. I'm not in Discord, bro. Link in chat. Okay, post the link in chat. It should be fine. I have links disabled. I don't remember where I created this. Oh, here it is. It's called Aether Falls. Okay, let me continue this task. Can we go ahead and continue building this project? I don't know how far along we are in it, but I'd like to continue it so that way we can get it pulled up on stream. It's 3 a.m. and it's still test coding. Probably feel that, dude. Good, dude. That's Benny. I don't know why, because on my I'm gonna pull up Nightbot, because Nightbot's not restricting it. What, Nike? Get the fuck out of here. So if we look at like oh wait, all right, you guys should be good now. I'm sorry, I guess I did have it enabled. You should be good to post links. I'm sorry, I thought I had it. I thought I disabled it. The fuck. So plan goals still good. What's /plan and /goal? I mean, you always have to have a plan and you always have to have a goal. Is it enabled? Yeah, it was enabled. But it's disabled now, so you should be able to post a link. Can I change the agent on this? There's still no link. Why the hell is this? Why is it not giving me my fucking chat bots anymore? What's going on here? Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to be meeting with this guy this Sunday. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go ahead and launch his page live on my website at destinyai.com/Fresno Management Company. And then if you can make it to where obviously it still shows all the same data that we've been presenting, so I can go ahead and give him an open live demo. Again, make sure the portal is locked. And then we can log in via our admin. But when we log in via admin, obviously it'll still say his name, which is Paul Jestik. And then, but make it live on our website. And then add in, if you see any features that we should add, I think we should kind of address that now. I know that the growth area needs a lot of work. Again, this is going to be an area that he will go where we're going to be able to find leads for him for not only tenants for renting out his properties, but also using it as a potential growth area to find clients to buy houses from him. No, it's anti-gravity for cloud pose. All right, where am I checking your stuff out? User 45. Where do I go? You said it's on open source or what? I wonder why it's fucking running into issues. Get out of here. But I'm not gonna lie, like I'm really impressed by GPT 5.6. This big. Shit, that sounds like too much worth. Etho shit. 500 million Google Sheets. Are you telling me you gave the original 2022 model ChatGPT 500 million or Google Sheets? Is that what you're trying to tell me right now, brother? Dude, where do you have the time to upload that much data? Did you find all that data, or did you make all that data? We gotta go on DigitalOcean. I gotta type stuff in the back end console. I think Paper uses. Oh yeah, I was wrong. I thought he was gonna say Kimmy K or something like that. See how much usage are we at? Oh yeah, we're barely touching anything right now. Dude, they reset my weekly usage again. I mean, I have no problem with it, but I'll say available. Bring back only the safe results. The one command 5.6 access, it should be used back in. Says it's available. Let me snip this really quick. It creates Skynet. Oh shit. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's always been kind of my joke since the beginning when creating this with Rex was like, I know my name's John, but I'm definitely not trying to be John Connor. And I'm definitely not trying to create Skynet. I did joke with my mom the other day, because I told her about GPT 5.6 coming out, like just the capabilities of it and like where Rex was at. And I literally texted her and told her I'm one step closer to world domination. Not actually, I'm fucking joking. I'm gonna get clipped and fucking put all over the internet. That one. But yeah, no, she was like, that's funny. This dude. I think that where we are in AI right now is like a very crucial time. It's like we're living in a time right now where there is an opportunity for people to make money so easily. And when I say so easily, like, I know I'm doing more of like a complex route, but like you finding that area where people need AI and servicing it and using it, you'll make so much money. Yeah, links are disabled. I'll pop it up. I'll show you guys. Okay, I have it disabled. I don't know why it's not working. Unless there's something on YouTube that I don't know about. We can check YouTube channel. Okay. Community moderation. I have none. Blocked words, there's nothing. Hold comments with hashtag and URLs for review. I don't have that enabled. Should I enable that in case? In YouTube. Yeah, no, that it's I just checked right now. We're chilling. It's not, it doesn't show anything. I want to say surprised it's not actually popping up a window right now on this. Okay. We're going to see which one Rex likes working with the best. Okay, so I'm running out a test right now with Rex, where Rex is going to be testing the backend on pushing on APIs with his backend searches with like our competitor scanner. And he's going to push and see which one he's able to get better results with. Either GPT 5.5, GPT 5.6 Sol, GPT 5.6 Terra, or GPT 5.6 Luna. I'm assuming it's going to be Sol, but we'll see what happens. What's if you use Codex one in OpenAI? Wait, what? What are you talking about, Keith? What type of Doki Doki Literature Club pregnancy are you talking about? Lunar is GPT 5.4. I haven't used Lunar. I know Happer was talking about there was some open source one. I think he was talking about that I should use that's basically like GPT 5.4 or something like that. Maybe it was Lunar. Happer, was that Lunar that you were talking about? Should we continue to work on CS Snow or no? Let me see just how good we can get CS Snow. Okay. Let's see here. No, it wasn't that. Yeah, I kind of figured. I'm going to see how good it is at taking pictures and taking them and designing them into actual images. Let's see how good it is at recreating. I'm going to upload some pictures. I know it can't, like, this might, might use up a lot of my credits, but we'll see. Okay, currently I sent you some pictures. I want you to go ahead and review these pictures. And what I want you to do is currently take what you created above for our Sundell Strike game, and I want you to take the pictures that I gave you, and I want you to use them as inspiration on recreating a full map along with designs inside the map and gun designs, and being able to choose two different sides and really work on how the AI work and operate. Obviously, they need to be smart enough to, not be too difficult, but not get stuck on corners, not do stupid random things. Obviously, if they're on a defending side, they need to defend. And then if they're on the attacking side, they need to attack, and they need to go towards an objective. Now, on redesigning the guns, I think guns are very important too. I don't want this to be some like 2D. I want it to be more like a 3D actual game. So if you can go ahead and take kind of what we've developed so far, use that, and then put that into Python and create a game from off of these pictures using the similar graphics, maybe integrating some Unreal aspects, and see what you can create, and see how far we get with a clone of like something like CSGO, but we can call it CS No, and then do a remake of Dust 2 and call it Dirt 2 or something. And then once you get that back, go ahead and I give you permission to launch it on my computer so we can give it a try and see what Stream thinks. Okay, let's see how good it is at recreating. He's blocked for execution. Why are you getting blocked? Why is it saying my OpenAI key is absent? It shouldn't be. $20 Codex, 20 Claude. Yeah, I actually saw a video where someone did Fable 5 against GPT 5.6 in chess, and GPT 5.6 won. I thought that was pretty cool. That's like all I've been saying though about like GPT 5.6 is GPT 5.6 just thinks longer. So like its brain power, I feel like, is very intelligent, and then Fable 5 is more, I'll spit something out that's insanely good to you and really good and really fast, but I'm not gonna think about it. That makes sense. Yeah, the back end is better. That's what I've been saying. Is like it just thinks longer. So like I don't know. I'm gonna eat a lot of my usage right now. We're developing 2 games right now, and then I'm also working on launching this demo for a client. The supervisor said GPT 5.6. If I want to be a backend dev. Yeah, essentially, I would say it is going to help a lot. Like, I honestly, like, I really can't wait for like this Saturday, tomorrow, because I'm going to be on the other computer, and I'm really going to push it hard on developing my MMO game. And I want to see exactly how far it gets pushed. I know I'm going to use a lot of credits doing this, but I don't care, because ultimately, like, I do want to create a good community on the gaming space as well, to have a game that they can play forever. Is API coming for Rex? Essentially, yeah, it would. One day it will. When we start making some money, and I would say when I reach 1 million ARR, I'll give API access to Rex. That's my deal. How about that? When we hit it. So essentially, that could be 3 months from now, 2 months from now, 4 months from now, right? 1 million ARR is only like $110,000 a month, I believe. Let me see. Oh, it's $83,000 a month. Okay. So essentially, I would say I need to at least be at 90,000 a month to make an API for Rex, because that's going to be a lot of server overhaul. Obviously, I know I would charge for it, but ultimately, man, like, essentially what I'm going to plan on doing for the community, and is why I'm trying to implement Rex into Discord, is because I want people that are a part of the community to be able to use Rex for their projects, not essentially to where I'm using him the same way, but just as generalized help, right? So just being able to, right now he's currently like posting motivation. He'll rate your business on the Discord. The business thing, I'm still working on that, but it should be good and running now. But ultimately, I want to be able to give advice and everything like that. But I had to put restrictions in place, because obviously I don't want to pay the expensive prices for other people using it. So why EU against AI? Do you have policies that are also legal in the EU? Yeah, I mean, essentially when building an AI, right, there's a lot of different policies that you have to follow, and certain government things that you have to do so you don't get in trouble. And I feel like I have been following those, and we haven't done anything wrong. And that's another reason why it's been hard for me to want to allow people to use it, is because I don't know what the full capabilities of him is. I know you guys have asked, like, how smart and what does he do, and like all this stuff. And it's like, I know what he can do for businesses. As far as that, on what he's able to do on the back end, I have no idea. Like, he could do a lot. If he's able to complete the task in businesses that he's currently able to complete, I would assume he can do more than that. Hey. Could I integrate Rex into Cloud Code? Eventually, I would say yes. Again, I said this before, I'll say it again, is essentially I want to get to the point to where, like, a lot of these companies, rely on Rex to run their AI company, like essentially Rex being like the hub core of all AI. If that makes sense. Obviously, I know different companies have different goals, but that's the good thing about Rex, is like Rex has his main hub core, and other businesses use that hub core to build their business around Rex, and Rex runs that business that way. He doesn't run it how Joe Schmo runs his fucking Chinese sweatshop down the way, versus some guy, running a $1 trillion company. Like, please let Rex run to benchmarks or through benchmarks. I don't know how to do that, if I'm being completely honest. I don't know how to do benchmark tests. You link me, I'll give it a shot. Thank you. Oh. Oh shit. Bro. Why? What to do? First sign in. Oh wait, I was supposed to post that in DigitalOcean. DigitalOcean's not gonna let me post that. For signing DigitalOcean in the browser codecs. Oh, okay. I gotta pull this off the stream. Hold on. I have to pull this up on. I see. I had to pull something up on off stream because I'm logging into my console on Rex because it needs access to it. Okay, doing this. Very tired. Good night. All right, man. Have a good night, brother. Yeah, that should work. Let me see. I'm giving Saul Ultra access to my fucking Rex console right now. That's crazy. I'll pop this back up on stream. Definitely think with what we're doing right now, since we are building 2 games, we are integrating. Okay, I gotta pull this off again. Hey, I want to get. Okay, we're gonna do something really quick. I can't read chat, but some reason that's not working. I don't know why. only. Okay. And we are eating our usage right now. Okay, I need to go through. I also need to make sure these are working because I don't remember. Oh, it hasn't done this yet. Shit, I forgot. What's going on here? Why is this not letting? Okay, just take all my chats out of this for why? It still shows on my phone. Why is this not letting? Let's see how good this is. Oh, is the visuals done on CDance? So yes and no. So the visuals, the picture was done via GPT, and then I took it from GPT, and then I put it into Leonardo AI and used Nano Banana to increase the quality, add some of this background stuff, and then I took it into C Dance. It was clean originally, but I just found that C Dance was way better. However, C Dance didn't do all the work. It did some of the work, and then I couldn't get it to do seamless loops. So I took it and I used Adobe After Dark, and I implemented it into Codex and had Codex use Adobe After Dark to make it a seamless loop video. That's how we got it. This seamless. Okay, I'm having a bit of an issue on our client dashboard right now. When I generate a counter campaign against a competitor after scanning, it doesn't generate me. It generates me one, but it just says generate owner approval. That's all it says. It needs to say obviously what it generated against, and then if you look at the HTML that I uploaded previously, that the campaign cards looked a lot better. Obviously, it says, your primary, what you want, but it's currently saying like your opportunity is still open, claim this limited time offer and take the next step. Like, it's very basic. And I'm assuming it's very basic because we haven't wired in everything for Rex to do these and generate these answers, but Rex needs to generate these answers. Again, this is very crucial that we get these fixed. And then also on the goldish buttons, there's like a dark spot on them that needs to be fixed. And it looks like it's a lot of how the logos look in the bottom right, that there's kind of like this darkish tint to it. If we can go ahead and get that fixed as well. And then if we can go ahead and please upload our DestinyAI logo in the top left corner. Again, this is for the new portal that we're doing. So I just want to make sure everything's going to be working. And if GPT 5.6 Soul doesn't like a current layout of something or colors of something, he can go ahead and I give him the permission to change it. Just let me know what he changed after he's done with it. Well, okay. Yeah, no, it was very hard for me to get, like, I had a seamless loop video that I did like, but I feel like AI has a very hard time creating a seamless loop, especially when it comes to clouds. Clouds were my number one issue. It's very difficult to create a seamless loop on clouds, and I had to figure out a way around that. So I kind of did some research, and I saw this guy on YouTube implement it with Codex and After Dark Adobe, and was like, oh my God, like he was doing it for something different. So I was like, what if I did that and tried to do it with a seamless loop? And basically Codex did it all. So I'm a big lover for Codex right now. Codex has done a lot of good stuff for us. So is Fable, but Codex has done amazing too. All right, I want to see, because I've been wanting to see what we can do and generate on this. Okay, let's see. It's going to be posted in our push 5.6 because I want to see how far we can push Fable. Or Fable. GPT 5.6. Okay, GPT 5.6. So I really want to see the full capabilities of what you're able to do. I want you to go ahead and redesign this area. I want it to be a 3D interactive, futuristic area on this website. And I just want you to make this part of the website. I don't want you to replace anything yet. I want you to make me a mock design that I could go ahead and I can click on it, make 3D, it really dive deep into the capabilities of how far you can go deep into 3D animations. And I want to be able to see how far you can push your limits. So really push your limit to creating a futuristic, cyberpunky type area on this website, but I want it to be very interactive for the customer. I'm starting to lose my brains out right there. See what it does. Boom, boom, boom. I got bit by a damn mosquito on my leg. It itches like a motherfucker right now. Dude, I can't believe how long it's actually been working on this for. I will say it does take a long time for GPT 5.6 to do what it needs to do, but overall, I do still think it does way better than any of the other models. Damn. I'm gonna. Oh, yeah. Hmm. Nah, I can't. I can't. That can't with that type of music. Oh, I'm really hyped to see what it comes back with on this. I really hope it does good. It's lagging. Bro, what is going on here? Why? Okay, I gave it this. If it's so bad on front end, how about UI? Wait, if what's so bad on front end? What are you talking about? And yo, welcome to the stream match. Use image and to pick icons. Hold on, what are you talking about? Oh, I'm lost here. What are you talking about? For which part? I've been rambling, bro. I don't know which what you've been talking about. What you talking about? I don't know why this is even a fucking thing right here. This is dumb. I'm pretty sure I posted this already. Want to make sure. Do you recommend adding anything else into our Discord Rex for now, or is it okay to leave it alone? We'll be. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Okay, go ahead and take Rex into the direction that you think he needs to be taken on our Discord channel. I'll go ahead and let you manage and do that. So go ahead and push out the next updates for him. And we got 6 chats. Well, 7 technically, if you want to talk about the coding in the background for the game. Hold on, I'll be right back. This is so working. Oh, why I've been having issues with that one. All right, we got done with our CS no. See how good it did. Uh-oh. We're definitely gonna have to reset our 5-hour limit. Here's this. Here, but ready to push out. Gonna have 7. These bastards running. Local runtime is still locked. Both one-line PowerShell commands and tiny files are still sending. Okay, so we can't do that one right now because it wants me to restart my codex. We're working on other projects right now, so CS no is gonna have to wait. I'm confused on what the fuck we're trying to do. What exactly are we trying to do right now? because I'm not understanding. We're supposed to be implementing skills into Rex and doing what we spoke about prior, but I don't really know why that requires me to open up a new chat or anything like that inside of Codex. The hell just happened? Why did it just close out of all my pages? Um. Okay. Okay. That was fucking weird. Huh. Huh. Try to find the fucking. There we go. It was so weird. I don't understand why the hell it just did that. Interesting. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, like the capabilities nowadays are insane. It's crazy that I made this morning just with AI. Like this was made with AI. That's fucking crazy. Okay, well, I think that's where you're messing up. We don't need to compare on which model. This one's been working basically the whole stream. So is this one. What are we working on today? Right now we're having Codex GPT 5.6 Soul generate a game for us. I'm working on getting some of my demo data ready for a client I'm meeting with on Sunday. We're working on implementing some more skills to our Discord Rex. What is this one? This one's a game, I think. Yeah, this is the game. We're also generating a live 3D animation area for this part of our website, fully interactive for customers. And then I thought that was underneath this one for some reason. I'm also fixing stuff on like my client dashboard right now too. I was finding the new GPT. Honestly, man, I love it. It's like, I think it's 10 times better than Fable. Like the more and more I use it, I'm getting more and more impressed by it. The real test is going to be tomorrow when and I'm going to do it. I'll probably end up just start doing it on my PC. I'm trying to do it on my girlfriend's PC. She has a similar PC to mine. It's a different graphics card, and I want to run GPT 5.6 Soul Ultra on my MMO game and see how much more efficiently he starts doing stuff. Why is it asking me for approval? It does not need to ask me for approval at all. So it's going to be a big test tomorrow to see how well it implements in doing work on Unreal Engine. I was going to think. Hey, you're being dramatic. What the fuck? Hold on. Oh, we got one back. I'll check on it. My fucking driver. All right, let's see what it came back with. I'm blocked. Why? Oh, it keeps telling me that I need to restart my codecs. There must be some sort of bug or something. Oh, this finally got done. Okay, for stream. Okay, so we finally get to test this game. I started working on this yesterday. I haven't tried it out. Someone in chat wanted me to try it out, and I didn't because I had to end up doing something else. Where the fuck is it at? What? Why is that failed again? Yo, what up, Mark Santos? So right now we're vibe coding a few games, and fixing some of the stuff on, like, I was trying to have it vibe code something on my website here to make it like 3D interactive, but it ran into an error. I guess I had to restart my Codex app for some reason. It's saying a lot of them's not pushing through. Like, it's saying it's blocked by certain, or the Codex app itself. And right now we're just trying to develop some games, see what we come up with at least with GPT 5.6. I'm currently launching to my website a client browser portal for the presentation I'm doing on Sunday with a business owner. And then this one, what the hell is this one again? I'm fixing stuff on like my client side portal. But if you're asking overall on what exactly we're doing, like at what Destiny AI is, like the whole vibe code ecosystem is, I wouldn't say I'm like technically vibe coding because I did hard code my AI agent from the start. Um, but then I started implementing AI into it, and essentially we built our own agent, and Rex runs and operates businesses for people. I'm finally hitting my usage max on my GPT 5.6. Why is it doing this right now? Why is it having black? X. Yo, what up, match? Oh, I thought it said matched host for some reason, but it's matched to East. What up, man? Welcome to the stream. TV bridge. Maybe I reached my usage. That's why. Oh no, I'm not there yet. I still got 7% left. Let's see. Decision line. I figured out why that was running into an error, which was stupid. I don't understand why it was trying to even do that in the first place. I'd already made my decision that when we piggyback off of anything, that needs to be GPT 5.6 Soul, not any of the other models. I use 5.6 in Codex, can't find it. So yeah, if I don't know if it's still for just the pro accounts right now. They said they were rolling it out to all accounts within the next 24 hours, but you might need to update your Codex. So in the bottom left down here, I mean, it's underneath my picture, but where your name is in the bottom left corner of your Codex application, there should be a little update icon right next to it. Just hit update, and then it should work. Yeah, I understand why it's taking so long to fucking launch this. Okay, I think I know where it is. Let me see. Documents. Okay, here it is. I think right. What the game's called? Yeah, Aetherfall. Okay, let me open this up in here. Open folder. Documents. Where the hell is it at? Here it is. Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and stop this because we'll just launch it from here. Double click game bat. Yeah, okay. Wait, I don't even see that. Oh, to run game bat. Okay. Curious to see how well this one did compared to the CS:GO. Hey, no problem, brother. No, the update button's very small and kind of a pain in the ass to see. Okay, let's see. Run this. All right, let's see. It said it didn't get to actually test the game or do anything because for some reason my codec. What the hell? Okay, for some reason it's not letting me drag the application. Okay, that's what. Like, I'm glad it gave me that other code. Okay, so this is Aetherfall game we just coded, and I'm very curious to see one if it's gonna have sound. Two, how good it is. But let's see how good it is. Oh shit. Okay, wait a minute. What the hell? It did this. It does the same thing that we did last time. Oh shit. Okay. I'm gonna have to pull this up on stream the other way. So annoying. For some reason, when it creates games, it decides that. Come on. Come on. Here we go. Okay. Let me try playing it again. All right, never mind. We fell to the map. Why is it crooked? Holy shit. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, for some reason, we're falling underneath the map. Maybe it's because it was working until I crashed. Okay, here we go. Yeah. I've never played this. What's the point of this? I think all the AI are falling into the ground. Fuck's going on here? Oh, I can jump? What is this? I mean, what the fuck was that? Oh, it's over now. I got the high ground. Oh, never mind, I fell. Oh, fuck. Man's cheating. He's in the ground. I will say CS Snow was a lot better than this. I mean, 13-0, 14-0 now. But I feel like the AI are kind of not good. In CS No, I mean, at least the AI were able to shoot you. You were able to die. I mean, try team deathmatch. Let's see, now I'm stuck in the... Okay, so for some reason there's a bug. When you die, it starts to rotate the map. That's stupid, but I mean, it did all right. I would definitely say this game's probably a good solid 2 out of 10, which is not very good. So I would definitely say that if we were in the 1980s, it would probably be like, oh man, that game's sick. But we live in the 20th century, and that was kind of bad. So, but I am very curious if it actually has real assets like we were testing yesterday. When it has real assets and you give it a real objective and not, hey, just create me some random type of game. When it has the assets to do things, it does them extremely well. So I will say that about GPT 5.6 is when you give it the task to complete and it has assets to do it too, it does an amazing job, at least for video game design. On UI and shit like that, I mean, it's pretty simple. It does an amazing job on that without anything. But on game design, it definitely needs a lot of work. But I'm going to test it tomorrow on our Unreal Engine and see how good it is, because I am curious. That's funny. Shit. Uh, I tried to have it make a video of my car. It did not do a good job. Shit. That was funny. uh, it's- all right, time to reset our usage. I have to use this by tomorrow anyway, so works by me. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and probably get off of here. I got to get off and wash my dogs. So, my dog's finally healed from stabbing his eye out. So, anyways, I'll be on tomorrow, stream a little bit, and continue doing this. I got to do some stuff off stream. Do have a meeting with a client around 5 today too. So I want to get my dogs done before I do that too. So, anyways, I appreciate you guys stopping in. Thank you for the subs. I'll catch you guys later.